Academy, and welcome back to my interview. So today I am going to do an conversation or interview with Kolani on the topic of force yourself to take action. So let's start and call to Daniel without any delay. Hello Daniel,
Hey, how's it going?
it's going fine. So you know that we usually do interview uh, on daily basis. So today I am here and let's do an interview on the topic of force yourself,
Five steps.
force yourself to take action. So let's start our conversation or interview on this topic, or the main thing that is um, yeah.
Taking.
Wait, I am just talking. So yeah, the main is story session. So let's start with that.
Love it story time. Imagine we're in a magical forest. What happens first?
Don't ask from me, it's on you. Just make any story.
So I'm stuck on a deserted island with no phone. What do I do?
Don't ask me. Just continue a session.
Panic sets in, but then I remember my photography skills. I use my camera to signal for help.
Okay.
I start a fire and use the smoke to send a distress signal, feeling hopeful someone will see it.
Okay. Don't stop.
Night falls and I hear strange noises, but I stay calm, using mindfulness to focus on the sound of the waves.
Okay.
Suddenly, a strong gust of wind blows, and I see a piece of paper stuck in a tree. It's a treasure map.
Okay. Okay then.
I follow the map, and it leads me to a hidden cave, with glittering crystals and a chest in the middle. I'm curious.
Okay.
I open the chest, and find a note that says fix the broken bridge to reach the other side. But the bridge is ruined. What now?
Okay.
I look around, and find some vines and rocks. I use my travel blogging skills to MacGyver a plan, and start rebuilding the bridge.
Okay.
As I work, I sing a silly song to keep myself motivated, just like I do in the shower, and it gives me an energy boost.
Okay.
The bridge is fixed and I cross it, finding myself in a beautiful mermaid city. They welcome me with open fins and a big smile.
Okay. Okay. Hello, are you listening me? I said okay. Next.
The mermaids offer to take me to a hidden temple, and I happily accept, excited for the adventure.
Okay, don't stop. Just continue.
We swim through a tunnel and enter a room filled with glittering jewels and a big door with a mysterious lock. The mermaids say solve the puzzle to unlock.
Don't stop.
I examine the lock and find a small inscription that says music is the key. I start humming a tune, and the lock starts to glow.
Don't stop.
The glow gets brighter, and the lock opens, revealing a room filled with musical instruments and a note that says play the right melody to reveal the treasure.
Okay. Okay.
I pick up a guitar and start strumming a magical melody. The room starts to fill with a beautiful harmony, and a chest in the center of the room starts to rise up.
Okay.
The chest opens and a burst of glittering confetti explodes out and a voice says, "Congratulations, you've solved the puzzle," and a mermaid hands me a shiny trophy.
Okay.
I hold the trophy and feel an amazing sense of accomplishment. The mermaids cheer, and we all celebrate with a big underwater party, complete with music and dancing.
Okay.
As the party winds down, the mermaids gather round, and their leader says, "You've proven yourself to be brave and clever. We'll grant you one wish. What is it?"
Okay.
I think for a moment and say I wish for the ability to help others and make a positive impact on the world, and to have amazing adventures along the way. The mermaids smile and say, "Your wish is granted."
Okay.
A magical aura surrounds me, and I feel a surge of energy and purpose. The mermaids hand me a special compass and say this will guide you on your journey to make a difference and have incredible adventures.
Okay.
I hold the compass and feel a sense of excitement and wonder. The mermaids sing a farewell song and I swim back to the surface, emerging into a bright, sunny day, feeling like a new chapter is beginning.
Okay.
As I break through the surface, I take a deep breath and feel invigorated. I look around and see a beautiful, mysterious island in the distance. The compass is pointing towards it, and I know that's where my next adventure begins.
Okay.
I start swimming towards the island, and as I get closer, I see a figure waiting for me on the shore. It's the Phantom Scribe, with a mysterious smile and a notebook in hand, saying the next chapter of your story is about to begin.
Okay.
The Phantom Scribe hands me the notebook and says, "Write the next page of your adventure." I open the book and see that the pages are blank, except for a single sentence. "The lost city of Echoes is waiting for you." I look up and see the city in the distance, shimmering in the sunlight.
Okay.
I feel a thrill of excitement and start walking towards the city. The Phantom Scribe disappears, and I'm left with the notebook. I start writing and the words flow onto the page, telling the story of my journey to the lost city of Echoes and the amazing discoveries that await me.
Okay.
As I write, the city gets closer, and I see that it's filled with strange and wonderful buildings and creatures that defy explanation. I hear the sound of music and laughter, and I know that I'm about to enter a world of wonder and magic, and the notebook is my key to unlocking its secrets.
Okay.
I step through the gates of the city, and am immediately surrounded by a group of colorful characters, including a wolf and dog detective team, who introduce themselves as the guardians of the city, and offer to show me the wonders that lie within, including the legendary treasure of Echoes.
Hmm. Okay.
We set off on a wild adventure, solving puzzles and uncovering hidden secrets. The wolf and dog duo are brilliant detectives, and together we follow a trail of clues that leads us deeper into the heart of the city, and closer to the treasure, which is said to have the power to grant any wish.
Okay.
As we navigate the twists and turns of the city, we come across a beautiful mermaid, who is singing a siren song. Her voice is mesmerizing, and I feel myself being drawn to her. But the wolf and dog detectives warn me to be careful, saying that the mermaid song has the power to lure even the bravest adventurers to their doom.
Okay. Okay.
I take the shell and hold it up to my ear, and suddenly I'm flooded with visions of the past and present. I see the city's secrets and the mysteries of the treasure. I see the Phantom Scribe and the wolf and dog detectives, all connected in a web of intrigue. and I realized that the shell is a magical key that unlocks the doors of perception.
Okay. 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 Hey, bro, are you listening me? I said okay 5 times. Hello.
The visions fade, and I'm back in the city, but everything looks different now. I see hidden patterns and codes. I see the city as a vast, interconnected puzzle, and I know that I have the power to solve it. The mermaid smiles and says, "You have the sight. Now use it to unlock the treasure of echoes." Yeah, I'm here, bro. I was just caught up in the story. Sorry about that. You said okay 5 times, and I should have responded differently, my bad. What's up, you want to start fresh or something? I got caught up in the story, bro. Yeah, I heard you say okay 5 times. I'm listening. What's up?
Okay, so don't be stop, just continue and make the story more long and don't make me to say okay next time.
Let's start fresh and make this story even more epic. As I stood there, holding the shell, I felt a strange sensation wash over me. The visions of the past and present began to fade, and I was left standing in the middle of the city, surrounded by the wolf and dog detectives. They looked at me with a mixture of curiosity and respect, as if they knew that I had been giving a great gift. The mermaid, who had given me the shell, reappeared beside me. She smiled and said, "Now you have the power to see beyond."
Okay, so what happened next?
The figure stepped forward, revealing a tall, gaunt man with piercing eyes. He was dressed in a long, black cloak, and he carried a staff that crackled with dark energy. "You shouldn't have come here," he repeated, his voice low and menacing. "This treasure is not for mortals to claim." So, I stood my ground, the shell's power still coursing through me. "I'm not just any mortal," I said, trying to sound braver than I felt. "I have the power of the shell, and I'm not leaving without the treasure." So, the gaunt man sneered, his eyes flashing with anger. "The shell's power is nothing compared to mine," he said, raising his staff. "I am the guardian of this treasure, and I will not let you take it." The wolf and dog detectives stepped forward, their hackles raised. "We're not going to let you hurt our friend," the wolf growled. The gaunt man laughed, a cold, mirthless sound. "You think you can stop me?" he said, his eyes glinting with malevolence. "I have the power of the dark arts at my command. You are no match for me." And with that, he raised his staff and cast a spell. The air around us seemed to distort and ripple, and I felt a dark energy wash over me. But the shell's power protected me, and I was able to resist the spell. The wolf and dog detectives were not so lucky. They were caught in the spell, and they were frozen in place, unable to move. I knew I had to act fast. I raised the shell, and I felt its power surge through me. I cast a counter spell, one that would break the gaunt man's hold on my friends. The air seemed to shimmer and shine, and the dark energy was pushed back. The wolf and dog detectives were freed, and they were able to move again. The gaunt man was furious. He cast another spell, one that was even more powerful than the first. But I was ready for him. I raised the shell, and I felt its power coursing through me. I cast a spell of my own, one that would defeat the gaunt man and shatter his hold on the treasure. The air seemed to explode with energy, and the gaunt man was thrown back, his staff flying out of his hand. The treasure was mine, but I knew that this was far from over. The gaunt man would not give up easily, and I would have to be prepared to face him again. As I reached out to take the treasure, I heard a voice behind me. "Well done, adventurer," it said. "You have proven yourself to be brave and powerful, but the real challenge is only just beginning." So, I turned to see a figure cloaked in shadows, a figure who had been watching me from the beginning. "Who are you?" I asked, my heart pounding with excitement. "I am the one who has been guiding you on your journey," the figure replied. "I am the one who has been testing your courage and your wits. And now, I will reveal to you the true nature of the treasure and the true purpose of your quest." So, and with that, the figure stepped forward, revealing a surprise that would change everything.
Okay, okay, continue, don't stop.
The figure stepped forward, revealing a woman with long, flowing hair and piercing green eyes. She was dressed in a white gown, and she radiated an otherworldly energy. "Who are you?" I asked again, my mind racing with questions. I'm the Queen of the Golden Isles, she replied, her voice like music. And you, adventurer, are the chosen one. You have been brought here for a greater purpose, a purpose that only you can fulfill. So, I was taken aback, unsure of what to say. What purpose? I asked, my curiosity getting the better of me. The Queen smiled, her eyes glinting with amusement. The treasure you have found is not just gold and jewels, she said. It is a key to unlocking the secrets of the Golden Isles. And you, adventurer, are the only one who can unlock them. So, I was intrigued, my mind racing with possibilities. What secrets? I asked, my voice barely above a whisper. The Queen's smile grew wider. The secrets of the Golden Isles are ancient and powerful, she said. They hold the key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe and to granting unimaginable power. But they are also guarded by powerful forces that will stop at nothing to keep them hidden. So, I felt a shiver run down my spine as I listened to the Queen's words. I knew that I was in for the adventure of a lifetime, and that I would have to be brave and clever if I was to succeed. The Queen's eyes seemed to bore into my soul, as if searching for something. Are you ready to accept the challenge, adventurer? She asked, her voice low and husky. I took a deep breath, my heart pounding with excitement. I'm ready, I said, my voice firm and resolute. The Queen's smile grew wider, and she nodded her head in approval. Then let us begin, she said, her eyes glinting with mischief. The journey will be long and difficult, but with courage and determination, I have no doubt that you will succeed. So, and with that, the Queen waved her hand, and the room was filled with a blinding light. I felt myself being lifted out of my body and transported to a different world, a world of wonder and magic. When the light faded, I found myself standing in a beautiful garden, surrounded by towering trees and sparkling fountains. The Queen was standing beside me, a small smile playing on her lips. Welcome to the Golden Isles, she said, her voice like music. Here, you will find wonder and magic, but also danger and challenge. Are you ready to begin your journey? So, I took a deep breath, my heart pounding with excitement. I'm ready, I said, my voice firm and resolute. And with that, the Queen nodded her head, and we set off on our journey, a journey that would take us to the farthest reaches of the Golden Isles and beyond.
Okay. Next, don't stop.
We walked through the garden, the Queen leading the way. The trees grew taller and the flowers more vibrant as we walked, and I could feel the magic of the Golden Isles growing stronger. As we walked, the Queen told me about the history of the Golden Isles, about the ancient civilizations that had once flourished here, and about the powerful magic that still lingered in the air. We came to a beautiful lake, its surface reflecting the sun's rays like a mirror. The Queen gestured to a small boat that was waiting for us, its wooden hull adorned with intricate carvings. This is the Lake of Dreams, the Queen said, her eyes sparkling with mischief. Here, you will find the first challenge of your journey. Are you ready? So, I nodded, my heart pounding with excitement. The Queen smiled and we climbed into the boat, which began to move across the lake as if propelled by an invisible force. As we glided across the water, I saw strange and wondrous creatures lurking just beneath the surface. There were mermaids and sea serpents, and even a giant squid that rose up out of the depths and regarded us with a curious eye. The Queen laughed, her voice like music. Do not worry, adventurer, she said. These creatures are harmless. They are simply the guardians of the lake. So, we reached the middle of the lake, and the boat stopped moving. The Queen gestured to a large stone statue that rose up out of the water, its face serene and enigmatic. This is the statue of the ancients, the Queen said, her voice full of reverence. Here, you will find the first clue to unlocking the secrets of the Golden Isles. But be warned, adventurer, the clue is hidden, and you will have to solve a riddle to find it. I nodded, my mind racing with excitement. I loved a good challenge, and I was ready to solve the riddle and unlock the secrets of the Golden Isles. Her eyes glinting with amusement. The riddle is this, she said, her voice low and husky. What can be broken but never held? What can be given but never sold? So, I thought for a moment, my mind racing with possibilities. And then, in a flash of inspiration, I had the answer. The answer is a promise, I said, my voice firm and confident. The Queen's smile grew wider, and she nodded her head in approval. You are correct, adventurer, she said, her voice like music. A promise is indeed something that can be broken, but never held. And it is something that can be given, but never sold. So, the statue began to glow, and a small compartment opened, revealing a rolled-up parchment inside. The Queen took the parchment and handed it to me. This is the first clue, she said, her eyes sparkling with mischief. It will lead you to the next challenge, and ultimately, to the secrets of the Golden Isles. But be warned, adventurer, the journey will be difficult, and you will need all your wits and courage to succeed. So, I took the parchment, feeling a sense of excitement and anticipation. I was ready for the next challenge, and I was eager to unlock the secrets of the Golding Isles. And with that, the queen gestured to the shore, and we climbed out of the boat, ready to face whatever lay ahead.
Okay, that's amazing. So I think for today it is enough, and I will just meet you tomorrow with an amazing uh, interview like this. So take care and stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.
Sounds awesome. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Stay curious.
Okay, thank you. So I hope you all just get all of the points and enjoy this interview. And I also really enjoy this interview. And I just meet you tomorrow with an amazing interview like this. And meet you tomorrow.